I mentioned something yesterday on the abduction stream that was on my mind for a while actually, and it's just one of those loose ideas that were floating around, and this is an amazing story of super fast uptake and collaboration that I wanted to share with you. It's just absolutely nice. And it's about this new project. We've collaboratively just came up with this idea, 3D Scrutiny. And so it started much like as a loose idea that I've had for a while, that at the DAS store we can't really leave product reviews and we can't really share user experience on those products. So we can only buy the product, and that's basically the end of it. But if you look at large e-commerce sites like Amazon and many other countless sites, there's usually a section where users can leave their reviews on the product. So you get to make a decision based on a star rating system. And that's really important for us as consumers to make sure, hey, is it actually worth buying this thing? And we often, all of us do look at user reviews, and they're highly regarded. Companies bend over backwards for you to create an honest user review, because that is really what makes or breaks a product at the end of the day. And DAS, of course, cleverly have omitted that from the store, much like Hivewire. Hivewire don't have product ratings on their site either, and it makes perfect sense because it's modeled after the DAS site. Just trying to avoid the cross-country thing here. I think I've found a little back route. Maybe I'll see if I can find that. I found it the other way around, but not going in. So it's next to the police fitness station here. I'll see. So anyway, I've mentioned this. So yes, so what we don't have is kind of a collective site that lets users submit reviews and say, hey, I've bought this product, I'm really happy with it. Or conversely, hey, I've bought this product, it was really expensive, the promo renders looked awesome, and it sucks. What am I gonna do? And it also gives older content packages a great uplift, because just because content is 10 years old doesn't mean it's no longer usable. So this is something that really can put older products back in the spotlight, just by users being able to share their experiences. Now, Renderosity have such a system, and that's nice. Many users don't make use of it, or it's not made use of often enough. And of course, there's many marketplaces. So the solution, I thought, was to simply have a website that lets us 3D nerds collaboratively write reviews and experiences with products that we've purchased over the years. It doesn't have to be brand new products, it can be products that are sitting on our hard drives. I think collectively we probably have most of the products that are available for over the last decade or so. So we can then go and write our honest experiences about it and let other users know how a product works, how easy it is to use, how intuitive it is, what it actually does. Because this is what I really miss about many a product page. Hey, this thing's awesome, man, and then you see 5 renders that look all fantastic, but I still don't get an idea of what this thing actually does. And it's especially terrible with scripts that often created by people who are developers themselves, and I'm guilty of that as well. If you're a developer, it's totally obvious to you how things work, but users really don't care about, well, this just pulls in value X from variable Y and then does that, and go, what does that mean? What does that button actually do? And how am I supposed to use your product? And sometimes these things are not easy to understand. And so I think, a website like that would be beneficial. So I mentioned that yesterday on the abduction stream, and I think we all agree that, hey, what an awesome idea is that. And I never did anything with that idea. It was just one of those just loose threads in my mind. So in the evening we had a little chat on Discord, and Christina says, hey, I've got some web space free, I've got some free domain slots that aren't costing me anything. I'm happy to set something up for us to get going there. And we thought, great, let's just do that. So it's like a kind of a casual chat, and out of it came this very fast growing product. So we noodled some names over and thought, well, we're going to call it 3dreviews.com.net. They're all taken. Some of the domain extensions Christina had were was kind of available as that name, but they were not available as a free extension. So we just mulled a few names around, and I think rodshair.com came up. That was one of the things that we're thinking about, because it's just so funny that Rod's Lair, and then we talk about Rod's Hair a lot. Why not register that as a domain? So we thought maybe we'll utilize that. And in the end, we came up with 3D Scrutiny. I think I got to the word scrutiny by looking for synonyms of the word review, and very interesting. So up came Scrutiny, and I thought, yes, actually what we want to be doing is putting 3D products under scrutiny. So 3dscrutiny.com it is for now. And Christina was super happy to set this up on her server, so thank you so much for making that happen, Christina. Amazing, as of this morning, the domain is not only registered, server set up, WordPress is set up on it, and I guess where we want to be going with this, once the technical aspects of it have been hammered out, such as themes and all that, and how the layout of the site, and come up with a logo and a branding for the site, we just, you know, we want to do this as a collaborative project. It's like a neutral ground. We all have our own individual things, but one that we all work on together. That would be really cool. So again, I talked about collaborative, inspiring, brainstorming ideas the other day on another video, and today we're here again. This is exciting, isn't it? That something, such a casual remark that you make, like a loose idea, we put more people on it, that like-minded people who think in a similar kind of, you know, way, with similar interests. You can come up with amazing things, and how fast they progress. I find that absolutely amazing. And I'm super happy it turned out this way, because it's one of those projects that I think I wouldn't want to do on my own, but I'm very happy to be part of it, and we can leave anything there. We can leave all types of experiences and reviews on products that are from all types of marketplaces. So my original idea, and I think this is something we should discuss collaboratively, but here's kind of my loose thoughts about it. DaaS products is one thing, but I don't think we should limit it to just DaaS products. There are many Renderosity products, there are many products from other marketplaces, free, paid for, any of that sort of stuff could be potentially reviewed. It's now it's now up to us to make the database kind of easily searchable. So I say we need something like a full list of product reviews on the site, because eventually it'll grow out of hand. If it gets to 5, 6, 10 years old, the site's just going to grow, and we need to make sure it's easily findable. So I think definitely have something like a tag for the marketplace, have a tag for the actual product, because it's also possible that more than one person will leave a review on the same product, because many of us have different experiences. Like, look on Amazon, you have 50 customer reviews, 100,000 customer reviews. So it's, you know, there needs to be a system to group all that together under the same product. Dreamlab made a good point about what happens about adult marketplaces like Renderotica. Or can we show the main product image? Probably not. But rather than faffing around with age restriction plugins, I think it should be kind of a free and a clean site suitable for all advertisers, because that's going to be another big part of generating advertising revenue there. Make it clean. Just for adult products, we could just go and either get a default image or get like a non-image, and it'll just have to be enough to mainly write that review as text. I think that's going to be that. Either text, video is probably also a good idea, but for adult products that's going to be difficult to host, because I think what we should also avoid is hosting actual video content on our site. I think it's a good idea to maybe have enough storage that we can collaboratively share files if that needs to happen. But yes, it's one of those things. I think we shouldn't host video, and we shouldn't upload video on the site. The images only, I think, and that also speeds up the website tremendously by letting other places host the video. But then, of course, if you do something like adult products. You won't be able to put them on YouTube either. I don't think. I mean, I've never tried this, but I can see all kinds of trouble ahead there. But yes, so any kind of marketplace will be fine. Any kind of product that any of us wants to review. I think first and foremost, this should be a fun, casual project. So I don't think we should find this a chore. I think if any of us feel they have any ideas they want to share about a particular product, I think that's the site to share them. Praise as well as what's the other one? The negative one. The word escapes me right now. But if you like a product, great. Describe why you like it. Describe how it works. It'll help other users. And likewise also say it like it is, say it when the product is bad. I mean, you know, to just a very recent example of my experience was the Dark Age tutorial. The man knows what he's talking about, and the knowledge in it that is conveyed is sound. It's just that the presentation is awful, and they should have really looked at that at the DAS store. And of course, you can't tell other users because, you know, there's no way for people to go there and look that up. So we have a potential here to really influence like-minded souls who are dabbling in 3D and tell them this product is worth the money, for example. So perhaps we should have several star scales like eBay have. That's another thing that just comes out of my mind here. Yeah, sadly I have to get going and go to work, otherwise I would probably put some more thoughts down. Like, yeah, several star scales. So for one, is this product worth its money, like 1 to 5 stars. Sorry about that, sir. Sorry. So is this product worth its money? Is it easy to use? That's another scale. Is it, you know, those types of things. Hey, Betty, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm good. I'm a little bit late, so I'm gonna have to get going. Right. Take care. Bye-bye. So yes, that is the idea, and yes, I hope we can collaboratively make that the go-to review site for anything that 3D hobbyists and professionals would be looking at. So this includes also software. If you found a new software, something exotic, something like, you know, whatever, iClone, Character Creator, that people are thinking about buying, but they can't quite afford to do that, it'd be really nice to yes, read personal user reviews rather than buy into the stories that are sometimes being paid for. You know, I mean, software companies have this habit of giving software away for free in return for a review, but of course then you're leaving a favorable review. So sometimes it deserves it, sometimes it does not. Anyway, my thoughts for 3D Scrutiny.